Why aren't we playing Isaiah Evans? Why not? As a Duke fan, he's killing it. He's our best offensive option that we have. Why aren't we playing him? Did you see what he did last game? Did you really see what he did last game? He one dribble, pull up, catch and shoot. And that's the crazy thing. That's not even the strongest part of his offense. He could score on all three levels. In the lane, mid-range, post up. He could do it all offensively. Now I know what they're gonna say. It's his defense. It's his defense. He was playing great defense last night. Are there some things he can work on? Absolutely. Can he get stronger in some areas on defense? Absolutely. But you gotta stop him first. His offense is his best defense. They want to compare him to Brandon Ingram. No offense. But at this stage, he's better than where Brandon Ingram is at. If I had to compare him to somebody offensively, he'll be compared to Kevin Durant. He can score on all three levels. He don't need a lot to shoot. He's very consistent. Inside, outside. They're not even giving him the opportunity to dribble and get in the paint. I feel like right now he's being rushed. He feel like he has to be a rush. Every time he get in the game, he has to hurry up and get his shots up and get his points and be effective because he feel like he's going to be set on the bench. He should be starting. He should be starting, or at least be the first one off the bench. I'm concerned. I thought our Coach Scheyer, I thought he was going to be better. We have 10 players. We can go 10, honestly, 11 deep. And he should be going 10 deep every game. We've seen Carolina do it in the past. We've seen Kentucky do it in the past. We've seen Kansas do it in the past. Why can't we? He trying to do this 8-man rotation. The problem is the 2 games that we did lose, we lack scoring. When we have the person that can score at will anytime they want, there's nobody in the country that can stop them. And you want to worry about defense. And the thing is, he's not bad defensively. Defensive about, do you want to do it? He's wanting to do it. Yes, he plays hard. He works hard. Now, do he needs to focus on not only guarding his player, but looking at the ball? Yes. Do he need work on his rebounding? Yes. Do he need work on boxing out? Yes, but he does everything else. And he hustles. He's a walking bucket. And we won't play him. He needs to be starting. He is going to be the reason why we win it all or we don't. I feel like Coach Scheyer is messing us up. We got 10 players that he should be playing. We have 10, 11 players that we should be playing. That bring different energy. That bring different things. But when you put him on the floor with Cup, with Flag, there's nothing. There's nothing that we can't do. There's nothing. When he's on the floor, the offense has to spread out. The defense can't do anything. They can't double. They can't help. Did you see that the defense was so worried about him catching and shooting that everybody else was getting one-on-ones? So it was getting easy plays to the basket. The pick and roll was happening. Do you know what happened if you put him in a pick and roll? You know what trouble he brings? I get it. I get it. He's a freshman. I get it. You're trying to only play certain players. I get it. You're only trying to do an 8-man rotation because Coach K get it. I get it. I get it. But you got 10 players. You actually, what you're doing right now, you're hurting star players. They're going to want to reconsider for coming to Duke because they're going to be like, am I going to be Isaiah Evans? Am I going to be on the bench and not knowing if I'm going to be able to play because I'm a freshman? Even though nobody can stop me in the country? They got to play him, man. And I'm talking about more than this 2-3 minutes. Oh, if he don't score or be super explosive, we're going to take him out. Because it feels like right now everything he's doing is rush to make an impact. If you just tell him, hey, we're going to give you this amount of minutes a game, this in the first half, this in the second half, and you work with between that. Then he can work, throughout the offense. Everything don't feel rushed, and you'll see more production. Imagine if we played him a whole game. Imagine if we played him a whole game. In 16 minutes, he had 18 points. If he would have played the whole second half like he should have, he would have had 30. He would have had 30. He's a mix of a lot of different players. But to me, he's a Kevin Durant. without the opportunity. He's a Kevin Durant without the opportunity. This group of freshmen, they need to be put in the fire. So when we get to March Madness and you need the scoring, you need the explosiveness, you need the talent, they can play. We don't need you to ease them in. We don't need you to be so focused on the defense. Outscore us. If you put him in the game, they're going to have to outscore us. We have a good, solid team. I just don't understand what our coaches do. I thought he was going to be like a Hall of Fame coach. Like, I was excited about him. I thought he was going to be innovative. He was going to be new. He was going to be creative. I don't like how he's managing this team. I feel like he's mismanaging them. I feel like this is too much talent for him. He don't know what to do. He's trying to use old rules, old ways on these young boys, this new team, this new swag. You got to put these freshmen in a fire. You remember when Kentucky had Anthony Davis and all of them, all them freshmen? They played them. And guess what? They end up winning it. They played them. You got to play these boys. I know they freshmen. I know they're going to make some mistakes. I know their defense ain't going to be perfect, but nobody can stop them. Nobody can stop them. You got to put them on the court. You got to let them play more. He left-handed, right-handed. He can get to the basket. He can play with his back to the basket. He can play off the dribble. Right now he's going off the pick and roll, catching and shooting, because that's all he can do. But you don't even got to, he can ISO, one-on-one, get to the paint. He got a bag. He dropped 77 in high school. And I know what you're saying. That's high school, but not everybody drops 77. He dropped 77 in high school's playoffs. He liked that. He's really liked it. We got to play him more. McDonald's All-American game, he went off. It almost looked like a street ball game. The blue and white Duke game, he had 15, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody can stop him. Nobody on Duke can stop him. He's the best offensive weapon we have. I'm going to just be honest. I don't care who you bring up. He's the best offensive weapon we have. He can score on all three levels. I don't care who you put him up against on our team. Nobody else on our team can score at all three levels at his percentage. I don't even care. He don't have to start. It's not a big deal. We want to play team ball. He don't have to start, but he should be the first person off the bench. When we played Kentucky, we had drops where we couldn't score. We had drops where we couldn't score. Why are we struggling with scoring when we got the most explosive person? I understand you trying to find the right lineups and matchups, but sometimes you got somebody that's just so gifted that you got to let him shine. He shined despite you trying to give him an opportunity and chance. He shouldn't have to come to you practice every day and be like, Coach, what I need to do? Coach, what can I do to be better? Coach, what I got to do to get some playing time when he's that explosive, when he's that nice? You should be able to see that. You say you see them in practice every day. Are you seeing them in practice every day? I don't watch some of y'all practice. You can't be, because there's nobody that can stop him. And then you say that he's not even practicing offense or shooting. He's been working on defense. Even more reason why he should be playing. Even more reason why he should be getting more reps in our rotation. And I'm not just saying him. We should be doing 10 deep. But he's just the obvious, off the page. Everyone is looking like, what are you doing? I thought you was going to be a Hall of Fame coach. I thought we was going to be running 9, 10 deep. There's no reason why he shouldn't be getting more minutes. There's no reason why when he walk on court, he's unsure of how long he's going to get. As soon as he hear the buzz, he feel like he got to go sit down. There's no reason. I don't want to bash other players, so I'm not going to mention players that he should be playing in front of. But we all know. Everyone can see it. Everyone can see it. We don't even really care because we love Duke. We love the team atmosphere. We just want the best people to play. If he needs to be better on defense, can you coach him? Because offensively, he got him. You coach him in the game, throughout the game. But you don't sit him on the bench and let him watch. Not when you got this talent. I'm a Duke fan. I've always been. I'm kind of sad that he came to Duke because you mismanaging him. Imagine having a Kevin Durant or even a Brandon Ingram and you're not giving no play time. He's on the bench. Imagine. That's like when Zion came to Duke and we set him on the bench and we're like, you know what? We just don't like the way he's playing defense and he's not really doing the things we want him to do yet. He got to build up to it. Everybody been looking like, what? Kind of want him to transfer. Man, we got to play him. We talk about Mr. Isaiah Evans. When he get to the NBA, when he's leaving, if he decides to leave, every team is going to be wanting him. Once they see his skill, once they see the one-on-ones, the drill he does, he's a perfect fit for the NBA right now. A perfect fit. I've talked to some NBA players and they say he's ready. They don't understand why he ain't playing. Everybody said, well, the college game is different. It's because you're making it different. Can he play or can he not play? The answer is he can. Play him. Man, I thought our coach was going to be a Hall of Fame coach. He's mismanaging. Do he got time to make up for it? Yeah. But the way he's dealing with these freshmen and these transfers, these 10, 11 players he's supposed to be starting, it don't feel like we're going to be able to make it to the Final Four. And we should with this talent. We should. We should. I thought he was going to be a better coach, man. He got time. Man, make sure y'all drop y'all comments. Am I overlooking something? Am I wrong? I don't know. But thank y'all for being tuned in, living with D-Lee family and friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Broome on the bench for the moment for Auburn. Flag on the bench for the moment for Duke. You talk about an open look. Isaiah Evans with his second three of the game. Kicks it out. Evans again. Hits again. To be handling his minutes against Auburn very well. The Tigers once led by 11. It's down to 1. And now up to 3. What a drive by Broome. With 2 fouls here in the first half. A turnover. The first of the game by the Tigers. And the flush for Proctor. 5th team foul on Duke here in the first half. But it's number 2 on Proctor. And Broome left it short. Brown the rebound.
Great job of walling up and making Broome make the tough 2 over the top of him.
Evans again.
Set up by Proctor. And Isaiah Evans with a quick 5-off.
We're getting what we want offensively. Great ball movement. This is beautiful basketball.
Gumba again. Here's Evans. Another good look. Destined to go down eventually for Duke. Patrick Gumba in his Duke debut with a couple of tap-backs. And it leads to a 3 for the fabulous shooting freshman Evans. Double-double of the year. Evans got a screen from Gillis. Strokes a 3. 15th in the game.
Evans was able to knock that one down.
Spinning on Viduka, lost the handle. That's great D by the center. Evans, what a take. Give him an inch, he takes the mile. Heady players showing you why. Speaking of hezzies.
Ooh-wee.
The no man's land, it's taken away by James. They hit ahead for Flag. A chance to run 3-on-2. Evans going to launch and hit a 3.